Our beloved 8% Hard AF Seltzer is now live in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Ohio, Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois. Go to hardafseltzer.com today, click on the store locator, and enter your city or zip to find the closest location nearest you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Yeah, JBs.
Yeah.
Look at us here, huh?
Look at us.
Look at us.
We're back.
I know
You're
we're back.
back.
We're back. We're back. I got a sweatshirt on today. I got a little sunburn over the weekends for Father's Day. I'm a little chilly today. Look at me. I'm a chilly little lady today, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah. I just got back from the beautiful state of Texas. No, I'm kidding. Man, happy to be back here. That was a long journey.
Yeah.
Long journey.
Yeah.
For me.
A lot of hotel shows.
A lot of hotel shows. I had to clean out the office, the house, the things, like meet with weird people, and so the highway is done. I almost got. I don't know if I told you this, but I almost died.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because it splits off, but there's no signs yet.
Yeah.
And so when you land super late at night, which I landed, I think 1:30 in the morning, there was no sign, and I just guessed, and I guessed wrong. Because I've never seen it finish before. It's been 7 years, and it comes right up to our front door now. And I was like, oh, shit. So you actually have to go down another highway, loop around 5 miles later, and then go back. Yeah. But it's one of those, you're in the middle, and you're like, oh, I'm just going to hit the fucking divider, and my life's going to end today. Kind of like Savannah Guthrie's mom.
Well.
What's that?
Well.
Sorry, I wanted to start the show with a bang.
We don't know if she
We don't know.
died on the highway. Yeah.
We don't know where she died.
We don't know where she died or if she died.
After reading this New York Post article, she's got to be gone.
Did you think maybe
That she was still alive?
you're a hopeful guy, what it is.
I'm not.
You're full of hope.
Not at all. Never been accused
And
of
you've
that.
always been full of hope.
Never been accused of that in my entire life, and I won't let you do that today to me. But I find it odd that I'm watching World Cup last night. You went to sleep, and I'll usually kind of stay up and look for news articles for the shows the next day. I find it odd that this article popped up last night around 11:30-ish p.m. when I would have thought this would have been a bigger story. But obviously everybody else gave up a long time ago at this point, and we're probably on month 4 of this.
Yeah.
I think we all knew.
Month 4 of what?
Her being gone.
Oh, no. Is it month 4? It's longer.
When did she disappear, Bluke? Do we have
Is it month 4?
It feels like it's been a lot longer. We'll find out right now.
Longer. Yeah, find out.
When you live in a dark studio all day, you don't know. Time is a flat circle in here, so I have no idea.
Yeah. It's been a while. It may be 4 months since Savannah came back on the show. A lot.
Is it really?
A lot has happened. I'm not sure.
Okay.
February 24th?
4 months.
Okay.
To the day.
Good for you.
Damn, that's crazy.
Damn, Ross. Shit.
Good for you.
Man, shit.
Good for you.
I come to praise Caesar, not to bury him.
Yeah, I fucking did it.
Yeah.
But New York Post is saying that apparently the second ransom note said, your mom is dead, we're super sorry, and her body's in Mexico? What the fuck? And why isn't this a bigger story today? I mean, that's all bizarre. And then she's back on the show. Why would she not talk about it?
So she's been back on for a while and it was all bizarre because she was coming back in a yellow dress. She's choosing joy. She's, got to move on with her life. She's going to be joyful. And everyone was feeling very strange about it. And being like, wow, I mean, you have this big platform. You are a journalist. You're on NBC. How strange for you to come back and just go, I'm choosing joy. And so this may be in response to that criticism across the board, where she now is saying those exact words on the show. It's weird for me to be here. I really need to use my platform to try and find answers. You have something to say?
I do, actually.
Okay.
So, oddly enough, she did address it this morning. This is one of the first mornings you and I haven't watched. We usually keep the show on together, and that's kind of how we get ready and everything else. She did address it this morning. Luke, play the clip.
Yes.
Shit, I didn't know that.
To ask people to really to beg people to come forward. Somebody knows something. We are in agony. We cannot be at peace. So no matter how much I try to come out here every day and smile and find that joy, and I will, I promise I will. This is a moment to tell you that we need your help. We're begging for your help. To ask people to really to beg people to come forward. Somebody knows something. We are in agony.
Okay. So it's on a loop now, but yeah.
Yeah.
So it's strange. I guess there was 2 new notes, but they're not from news sources.
Okay, she is wearing a black dress for the audio listeners right now. So
yes.
This is in a stark contrast of what you just said.
Right.
I'm choosing hope and joy. This seems like
it was very.
My mom is dead, and I'm gonna come in all black today.
Yes, and I'm sure the network was getting all of the feedback as well. It's unsettling for people. It's a very strange thing to have someone that is, was just on a ransom video to then come on a Fun Today show in yellow and go, let's dance.
Joy, yeah.
Let's dance and try and make jokes. So, and who is a serious journalist as well. It's not like she's just a Jenna Bush, right?
She did all the Trump town hall thing. Remember when it was COVID? And
yes.
It was Trump versus Biden. She interviewed Trump, and she was a bitch about it. But
she's on all breaking news stories. She's the one that they put out there if there's a serious breaking news thing. She is. Anyways, so it was very unsettling for a long time. Now, the reason maybe why she's coming out right now is that there's 2 new notes that seem like an apology. And she died on accident, but
yes.
It says time is no longer of the essence, which is basically.
Can I read you the one quote from one of these notes that's super strange?
Yeah.
That she is buried with nature.
Buried with nature. Yeah.
That's a bizarre quote to put in a ransom note.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry about your mom. She's buried with nature. I mean, it seems like you're trying to find the best way to word this, where I don't give a fuck what you describe this as. You want these people dead. Now, federal sources confirm the beloved grandmother was killed after being taken from her home, and the sick ransom notes demanded millions in Bitcoin. And then one even said she was buried with nature. A masked suspect was caught on the doorbell cam. Still no arrest. And they're asking for people now, including Fox and CNN and everybody else, to call this FBI tip line if you have any other information.
Yeah.
I got to go back to the original thing of this, because this was 142 days ago, according to this article.
Yeah, it was actually February 1st. I got the date wrong there.
Hey, Luke, no need to correct yourself when I'm right, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all good, okay?
Yeah.
As long as the host is right, we're good.
Yeah.
Bury that way down deep inside. You can bury that with nature.
Yeah.
Okay? Sorry.
Yeah.
But bury that quote with nature and keep it inside, okay?
Yeah. Know where your bread is buttered.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. It's out in the woods in Arizona, okay? Maybe in Mexico. Now, that being said, you guys host Crime Corner. Mm-hmm. You guys are always pretty fucking accurate about this shit. Mm-hmm. Where do you live now with this? Because I know when this started, you thought it was the brother.
I thought it was someone she knew. Mm-hmm. Only because when you do crime stories for long enough, it's very, very rare, right, Coop and Bluke, it's very, very rare that a random person, for no reason, comes into your house, kills you, gets nothing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Very, very rare. So the first thought always is, who did she have contact with? Who did she know? You start with the family and move out, of course. Now, all of these ransom notes, because there was so many and they were all in February saying different things. And also, I do believe that the FBI will not negotiate with like paying people. Now, Savannah can do that on her own, but I don't think that they are able.
If
You can correct me if I'm wrong,
No.
but I don't think they're allowed to. We don't negotiate with terrorists, basically, right? Like
Correct.
you cannot give a ransom
Yeah.
to get a body. Like that, we can't
the
operate
person
like that.
can, so Savannah could if she wanted
Savannah
to.
could, but
However,
she needed help.
Well, she also asked for proof of life over and over and over again in
Right.
those videos that we played, 142 days ago, wherever that was, right?
Right.
Hey, before I pay this,
Yes.
show me that my mom's still alive. And she asked for some weird things. It was a jump rope. I want to see her do jumping jacks.
Yep.
Double Dutch.
Yep.
I
need a
I guess she was really
newspaper-
good double Dutch jump rope at like 84.
It was newspaper and then like a blueberry pie
Mm-hmm.
on the face.
Yeah. And then something with like the Carolina Hurricanes just won the NHL Stanley Cup. Like, hey, prove, this is really going on right now.
Oh,
a lot
like
of things.
predict it?
Well, not
Send me your predictions for the
just the
Stanley
New York
Cup?
Knicks won the NBA
okay.
championship, something like that, something fun for the city because that's where she works. I'm not sure, okay? I kind of checked out of this last part here. But I do want to go back to the very, very beginning of this. Luke, go to your Twitter DMs there. Play this video of this guy at the Ring camera because this is crystal fucking clear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just stunned that we don't have the technology or capability to find this fucking person.
A man in a mask showed up at Nancy Guthrie's front door and abducted her in the dark of night. ABC News can disclose the contents of a second note sent to a Tucson television station days later. The first note demanded a ransom, millions in cryptocurrency. Sources told ABC News the second note claimed Guthrie died shortly after she was taken and was buried in nature, something her daughter Savannah appeared to reference days later in this Instagram post.
We received your message and we understand. We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
take
FBI
it for
believes
that.
the
I'm
two
sorry.
notes came
Oh,
from
yes.
the same sender, but investigators
last-
Celebrate her life, not celebrate her coming
No,
home.
no,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
It was really, they were all
Got
wearing
it.
black. It was really somber. And it was like, oh,
But there's pause this. You have so many images of this fucking dude.
the brother, I know.
I mean, it fits
The brother-in-law?
body type, right? Like, what the fuck? Am I tripping? Like, I mean, zoom in. I don't know if you can, Bluke, but the image on the
No.
far right. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. We've got everything. We can't fucking solve this for
Yeah.
like one of the most famous people in America.
Yeah.
All right. I am flabbergasted by this.
Yeah.
Kash Patel went out there. Remember, head of the FBI? And
Yeah.
then he came back, and that's when I said, well, I guarantee you, he probably said some shit that he was like, she's gone, bro. She's gone.
Or he said, like, we cannot help facilitate in any way you giving payment or anything like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she's like, all right, well, fuck, I'll do it. Be in communication. And then got letters saying, like, apologies about her death, didn't mean to happen, blah, blah, blah. Then she's like, all right, now I need information. Then she went back on TV and was just like, all right, cool. Now, out of nowhere, she's sort of like, we need information. So it's been really, really weird, suspect, unsettling on all fronts
Yeah.
from the very beginning. And it continues to be. Even this crying video on Today's Show, what new has come out that's making you do that?
It was a leak by the New York Post last night.
I'm just saying, like, it's all from old letters that you got already in February.
Zoom in on that photo that you had there, Bluke. That was an excellent one. So the image on the right of this guy, I mean, it also could be Paul Wall, the rapper there, Iceman Cometh Grills. There's no way that light should be that bright off of his teeth like that. So I would not rule out Paul Wall, the rapper. I think he's a lovely person.
It's a flashlight.
What's that?
It's a flashlight in his mouth.
That could be a grill.
Oh, okay.
It could be a grill.
I thought we were...
Maybe the light's going into his. There's so many diamonds in his mouth.
Okay.
It's freezing. Okay.
Okay.
Did you check the weather in Arizona that morning? There was a cold front coming, and it was Paul Wall, baby.
Oh, for sure.
Paul Wall, baby. No,
and
but
he's got a front.
that is a
carry
flashlight in his
too.
mouth? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in debt because of his grill, so he decided to.
Yeah, he's like,
He's
use
like,
this
man,
as
if I,
to get the money."
if I could take Savannah's mom, it'd be dope. But
Yeah.
man, maybe I could get some money for some grills.
Yeah.
Paul Wall, baby, what it do?
I just want to know who's living in the house now.
And he was driving slow. The suspect was driving slow. Drive slow, homie. You never know, homie. So look, guys, I'm just putting 2 and 2 together here.
No, I know.
If you need another host on Crime Corner, you let me know. Happy to do it. But the whole thing is super odd. I was unaware that she did give a statement this morning, which is, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No,
I
right.
just couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, the article came out last night. I saw it at 11:30.
Because it kind of should have been when she first got back on the show, right?
And if you've had it that long,
Yeah, February.
why wouldn't you say that in February?
I think she was maybe trying to negotiate on her own. Again, I think it did seem like law enforcement backed off, maybe because she was like, fuck you guys, if you're not going to help me do this, I'm going to try and get answers with my money. And they're like, good luck. You're just going to get a bunch of people coming out of the woodwork, sending in ransom notes. And she did. I mean, a million.
The last part of this, and I'll ask you because you watched this show. You watched the Apple show with the morning talk show. It was Jay Anus and Reese Witherspoon. What's the name of it?
The morning show.
The morning show, right? Now, there is a rumor that I've heard behind the scenes, and it seems like they've confirmed it, all the actors there, that all these fucking people hate each other.
Oh, yeah.
It's very, very cutthroat, and they're always after each other's jobs.
Yes.
In my opinion, you don't come back and do this fucking show if you're worried about losing your job.
So Hoda was filling in. And as we know,
She's the best.
when you see Hoda up there in your seat,
I know. It's like Oprah.
it'll make you leave your
it's like
your
Oprah.
dead mom
Yeah.
search
You had
and
Oprah
go,
at 1 and Hoda at 2, where you're like, well, I better get back to
I've
the
got to
old
get back
program.
and choose joy. And like came with an address and was like, get out of here, Hoda. And Hoda's like, all right, we'll
Did
see ya.
you choose joy when I was in the coma?
I did what I had to do.
Did you choose joy? Were you wearing yellow every day when I was in the hospital? What were you doing?
I did do the Savannah Guthrie thing, which is like, I did, but I also didn't have, you weren't missing. I wasn't like,
You knew where I was.
I knew where you were.
God, that would have been great for your show back then. I hate to say looking back. Obviously, hindsight's 20/20.
And we've never said that or thought that.
Right.
So.
But for Crime Corner, holy shit.
I know,
dude.
we never
If you would
thought
have
of
done
it.
a missing case for 45 days and then I just showed back up, because I had 53 pounds of 17 liters of pneumonia removed from my lungs. I looked fucking crazy, dude. You could have easily said that I was stuck in the forest, hidden in Mexico or something, and then you paid money via Venmo or Bitcoin or something and got me back. And then you could have recapped it on Crime Corner. Holy shit, your ratings would have gone through the roof.
story we could have told around that.
My God, you could have spun a yarn. You could have spun a fucking fun yarn.
I know.
And you just missed it. You
we
beefed
had it,
guys.
we had it written already, I think,
know.
right? Yeah.
I know. The best is still unwritten, is what Natasha Bedingfield used to say.
But interesting you say that, rating wise, like it would have been great for us.
Yeah.
Or if like I was getting fired from a show, like it would really keep me in my job. Do you know what do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like if I was about to get fired anyway, Savannah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's not what we're saying. The fact that we're even
it's
able
all
to
wild.
The
All
fact
of
that
it.
we're even able to like speculate about this or whatever, I think is a testament to how unsettling this whole thing has been.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just been weird at every turn with every person. And sorry.
So, speaking of weird, last week, obviously I'm on the road. I'm in hotels and doing all the shit. And there was showings and all kinds of crazy shit going on, right? I recorded. The show always goes on. You guys know the rules on this, right? Even when I'm in a coma, show goes on. If I'm on the road, show goes on. Whatever happens, happens, right? I go and I do this episode on Cirqued about Jelly Roll, where I just go off for like 45 fucking minutes. Episode destroys. You guys were dying laughing and all this other shit. I got a ton of DMs on it. It's just one dude in his hotel just going off, obviously, but
Unhinged.
It's always out of control. Every time I do it is out of control. Now, with that, you had an interesting update after you listened to the show that I had not heard, and it revolves a certain someone who
I hate.
We know on this network.
I hate to say her
used
name.
to date somebody on this network.
I hate to say her name. You know that. You say it 3 times, she's going to appear
with
and
a
try
lawsuit.
with a lawsuit, a frivolous lawsuit to try and shake you down.
Luckily, it wasn't against us. It was one of our
Yeah.
co-hosts over there.
Yeah.
The other side.
But she'll try. I mean, she'll try with everyone. So
She lost that one.
calm down in Nicole Arbor.
She lost that one, yeah.
After you did your Uncirced, great. That was when the news first broke.
Yeah.
And
I'm not
I was
okay.
very surprised, shocked.
I was none of those things.
I was about this split. You
Are
seemed
you being serious?
you seem to think that everyone saw this coming, but when
All right, there's
when a
one-
hooker and an obese drug dealer, cheating drug dealer, can't make it.
Who can? This was the love story we all hoped for. Now, Bluke, I referenced a clip on that show. Obviously, you weren't in the hotel room with me, or you could have pulled it up. But there was, because Jelly Roll does so fucking much all the goddamn time, everybody's filming him. And
Yes.
I don't know that he knows that he's aware of it, but there is a clip of him talking about what a gangster his wife is. If you can find that clip, I saw this, let's call it a year ago, and it totally changed my opinion of him, the relationship, and everything else. And I was like, oh, all right, well, fuck, this is something way different than I thought this was.
Yeah.
And he's not on stage; he's backstage, and he's talking about. I think that's it right there. Go up higher. Yep, right there. I believe that's the clip. I think I'm going to guess on this one, only because I haven't seen it in a long time. All right, press play. Yep.
Much work and help. Just like Jeffrey Epstein, Ryan Upchurch has Jelly Roll and his wife to handle his dirty work. We're calling it Operation Infiltration. We're going to take over. We're going to get a building down there. We're going to take over. We got one of us there. Jelly hadn't changed. Send me that screenshot. Then my wife nipped that bitch in the ass, dog. My wife is a fucking savage gangster bitch that sold pussy, dude. She will clear somebody.
You helped him set up a house, a home, so his daughter could live safely
Okay,
and
you
well.
cut this bullshit with Stern. I don't give a fuck about this. That first clip, though, that was the exact one I was referencing. God, I'll say this again, man. Luke, you're very good at this. I don't know how you fucking found that clip from a year ago that quickly. Either way, when I saw that, my wife sold her fucking pussy for money. She's a fucking gangster and all this other shit, right? That completely changed my mind of the guy who was on stage, saying Jesus changed my life and everything else, and blah, 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 right? So at that point, I had already checked out of Roll.
Right.
Now, there was a friend of mine, very close friend of mine's company, who was thinking about hiring him as a spokesman. They flew down to Austin. We hung out, had dinner and everything else. And he goes, hey, I'm about to go meet him backstage. We're about to potentially give this guy a lot of money. And he goes, what is your thoughts on this? And I said, what's the contract? And he said, I was like, it's a big boy number. And I go, look, I know your company has it, but I don't know that this guy's going to be in here for the long haul. And this could come back to bite you like so-and-so. And he goes, okay. So he goes backstage, goes to the concert and everything else. And he goes, yeah, man, there's a vibe there, and I'm not sure either. And I think the image that we saw, and this is what I said on the show, so I'm not speaking out of school here last week, the image of the one that we see on stage giving these speeches and all this other shit ain't who these people are.
Right.
So, no, none of this is shocking to me.
Right.
Sorry, it's just not. If you were shocked,
I was joking.
I hope so.
No, I was joking.
I hope so.
I never trust these people who pivot to like seem more pure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's always fake, I feel like, and they're always like the worst out of everyone. I feel like.
And look, I don't mind if you do actually change your life and you do get off drugs and you're not doing all this shit. But once I dug into his story last week, and as I was doing this show and went through the timeline of his life, I was like, none of this seems like you found Jesus. Like, none of this is related to anything Christ-like or any of that shit. It's great for country music because that is part of country music, and it is God, Jack Daniels, and I love country.
But when you were in the rap game, you did what the rap audience. So basically, you're doing what you think the audience
will buy. You're switching genres and all this other stuff.
Because had we not watched that Ice-T thing last night,
this is Ice-T.
I wouldn't be, reminded of like it's all a hustle. It's just a different hustle.
But at least
if you're in that life, that's what I'm saying. If you're in that life of like doing whatever you need to do to get the next thing, and you really, really want to still seem credible with your homies, it's a dangerous, slippery slope. So that behind the scenes right there is being referenced as far as their alleged, like, underground trafficking.
I don't think there's any
still
trafficking
hustling.
or Epstein thing.
No.
I personally don't believe that. Only because he's made so much money. She made money off the book and everything else. That'd be a risky move. Very, very risky, especially in today's world with Epstein and all the other shit. You got caught running something like that, like the chick from Superman. What was that, Nexium?
Yeah, but I think it's more just like because she was still doing stuff in Las Vegas and like.
But it's still legal there.
Exactly. So I think it's more something like she might be a madam, whatever. They have girls living on the compound. I don't think it's as salacious.
No.
But if you get anywhere near Nicole Arbor, she will turn it into a full-fledged lawsuit.
What was the lawsuit over, by the way? I don't even know what it was.
So it was basically, she was saying that they threatened her, harassed her. I guess she had some kind of run-in with Jelly Roll, and Bunny was
Mr.
Roll, and Bunny was like
B-roll?
fucking a gangster ass bitch, I guess.
B-roll, yeah.
B-roll.
Yeah. This is a gangster.
B-roll living his BL. You know what I'm saying?
Is there a copy of the Nicole Arbor lawsuit on there? Okay, here it is. Oh, shit. Another New York Post article.
Yeah.
Comedian Nicole Arbor claims Jelly Roll's divorce is a PR stunt, accuses him of verbally assaulting her, scam to get attention. Look.
No. But yeah, so there's the bizarre saga between Arbor and Jelly Roll dates back to early 2021 when Arbor claims she traveled to Nashville to collaborate musically with the rapper. 2021 sounds like maybe he wasn't as big, right? He may be down to hang out with a Nicole Arbor. These days, no. But claims she traveled to Nashville to collaborate with him musically with rapper Ryan Upchurch. So interesting that behind the scenes he was talking about both of those.
Wait, Ryan Upchurch was the rapper?
With country rapper Ryan.
Oh, country rapper. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, I went him as a country.
A former collaborator of Jelly Roll, whose real name is Jason Bradley. Yes. According to a federal lawsuit filed by Arbor against Upchurch for copyright infringement, the pair wrote several songs together, including Good Day, da-da-da. Upchurch denied that he wrote them together. And then apparently Arbor alleged that Upchurch developed romantic feelings, which is her pattern. She did not reciprocate. And so I guess they were retaliating against her. Then she claimed that there was a misunderstanding involving Upchurch. It's all like her normal ass shit. And so
read that.
Jelly Roll and
Luke's
his then wife.
Yeah. Read this Nicole Arbor section right there specifically, Luke. It's a little too far.
So it's basically slander or
defamation.
Defamation that Arbor's saying that Jelly Roll and Bunny just started making all these false stories and accusations
Blue,
about
read
her.
this right here.
That's, I think, pretty accurate to what this says. It says previously in 2021, Arbor claimed that the couple was joined by singer Ryan Upchurch after she rejected his romantic advances. According to her, Jelly Roll and Bunny XO amplified these false accusations, portraying her as a manipulative liar, and gained huge public traction by hyping up the controversy. The accusations intensified when the trio created a big story out of the fact that Upchurch had left behind his wallet at Arbor's place, leading to public backlash and damage to her credibility. Arbor told the Post they made up some big scandal about me stealing his wallet, which had never happened, and launched a single with Jelly Roll and Ryan Upchurch together.
Wow. If you were going to do it,
This
dude,
is
and
dating
you
back.
stole a wallet and then said, hey, you left it at my place. I don't know that's what happened, obviously, but boy, that's a fucking genius move.
This may be the only one that she might have gotten money from.
Yeah, dude.
If she's got anything, and then she's on her Instagram saying, like, I've got a bunch of girls that will come out. Let me know. I need a pro bono lawyer, like she always does.
Yeah.
And is just trying to shake down Jelly Roll and Bunny for money. I do not want to show her video that she made.
I don't even follow her, so I don't know.
Jared sent it to me, but it's a really long one of her spoof videos that I guess were cool back in the day, but we can't.
That's how she made her following. And like, look, a lot of people did. It is what it is, right? The problem is you have to have...
And now she makes her shit by entrapment and stealing people's shit, infiltrating people's like companies and trying to fucking ruin them.
Right. Which is wild to me. So
I hate that I need to talk about her, but everyone else is saying that that's part of it, and it's absolutely not. 100% not.
I look.
She did call him out as a cosplay Christian. Also, she has a bunch of Instagram videos called the Jelly Roll Files. Now, here's another thing that people are saying is because he filed for divorce. Now, when you search Jelly Roll Files, it comes up as Jelly Roll Files for divorce. So,
Hilarious.
If you're trying to get rid of that like thing,
there might be some truth to this on all sides.
Because I don't know what's going on. I never knew what was going on with this marriage. They're still having a baby together, even though they're divorced.
Oh, she's pregnant?
No, they had a...
Oh, that's right, the IVF.
You have to have sex
to
get pregnant.
That's right.
So they have someone else having the baby, but they are still going to have the baby.
Good.
Together, but divorced.
No, it's perfect.
We're not going to show any of her videos.
No,
Blue.
you're
Sorry.
good, Blue. We'll explain later. The people in the chat know, obviously. I've known for years on this one, but yeah. Co-hosts of ours won a lawsuit against her. That's all I'll say.
I don't think he can talk about it, but anyway.
I don't know. Look, every time I've won, usually I have to sign an NDA or some shit. Yeah. Whatever, man.
Whatever.
But there was one thing that shocked me last night that I want to play. It's I told you to remember it for me. I was like, man, it was super late.
Okay, Fosse, Snake,
the
Bob
Snake
Fosse,
movie, yes.
the Snake movie?
Yes. Okay.
But it has to do with Michael Jackson?
It does. There's a lot of shit going on about Michael Jackson. You and I just finished the doc on Netflix that just came out, which I know you love the film. I did too. Okay? Look, I'm with you. Hand up over here. I love the movie. I enjoyed it. I sang along, and I didn't want to... I suspended my belief for 2 hours that maybe Michael Jackson didn't lick those kids' assholes, right? Then this doc comes out, just simply documenting the case, and then the footage that was used in the trial with the little stairs and the locks on all the doors, and them sleeping in the same bed together with the children. And I forgot. I just kind of missed that window of time because I was in college.
Everybody did.
That he said, I don't understand what's wrong with having children sleep in my bed. It just shows love. If I would have seen that at the time, probably would have.
You did see it.
I saw it later, though, years later, and that's the problem. when you're partying, having a good time playing football, right?
Everyone saw it.
I did not,
and I
though.
think that at some point,
I saw it later, yes.
Later.
I caught it later. I caught
but
it on
at
DVD.
that point, you still didn't even really think it was weird.
No, I did. And I was after that, I was in of like, man, every time a song came on, I was just like, ugh, I hate that I know this and I like it and everything else. But then, as you go along, you watch the movie and all this other fun stuff. There was, maybe go to YouTube, Luke, on this one. Type in Bob Fosse, the Snake movie.
Bob Fosse, the Snake.
So before you play this clip, okay? This just started I just heard this story last night, okay? Michael Jackson, I'm going to tell you this, because in every interview, everybody has said the exact same thing. Kobe Bryant, Eddie Murphy, everybody who's been over to Michael Jackson's house, and it's like the biggest of the biggest celebrities of all time besides the kids. Now, obviously, he wasn't fucking Kobe Bryant, right? It's too old.
Sure.
Same with Eddie Murphy and everybody else, right? But everybody would tell the same story about Michael Jackson, that he was this huge movie buff and this huge movie historian, and they would go over there and watch movies forever. Kobe. I guess Kobe went to his house when he got drafted by the Lakers, and Michael Jackson calls and says, hey, I think you're brilliant and whatever, and blah, blah, blah. And Kobe, being Kobe, was like, do you mind if I come over and pick your brain about how you became the greatest and what happened, right? And so Kobe goes to his house, and Kobe tells this story in an interview where he said, we're just going through all these movies of Fred Astaire and the greatest dancers of all time and everything else. And he goes, I took this, I took this, I took this, I used this, I used this, right? But he goes, it was more for inspiration and to try to beat these people. And he essentially said to Kobe, you have to go back in time and watch the greatest from the past in order to beat and be the best in the future. And that all made sense to me, right? I totally got it. Now, this Bob Fosse thing has popped up from this movie, The Snake, from 1974, that apparently nobody saw and was some independent movie. And they're saying that Michael Jackson stole everything from this fucking movie to create the shit that he was. And the timelines all work out, right? So before you watch this, and I don't know if we're going to get dinged on YouTube. God damn it, I hate YouTube more than life itself. I can't wait till we're done with this fucking...
I can leave the audio off just in case.
No, because you have to see it. Leave the audio off. Okay, yes, do that, because the audio is not important in this, all right? However, the way he is dressed, what he's wearing, the way he dances, everything is this fucking character. Press play on this.
You seem like a smart, sensible sort. Why did you swing down to this sorry, sleazy swamp? I'm trying to learn something.
I don't even know what fucking movie this is.
But is this a kid?
Yes. This is some weird fucking art movie from 1974, right? So talking to the kid. Now, if you look, the fedora, black suits, hiked up pants, white socks, black shoes. All of this was essentially what Michael Jackson was doing in the late 80s, right? And then the character, or whatever this fucking dude is, which is ironically sitting a child down on a tree to show him the dance moves. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Scroll forward just a tad here to where you see him dancing.
Who is this?
Right there, perfect. Perfect.
Bob Fosse.
Look at these moves.
Oh, okay, got it.
I just saw this the other night also.
Oh, you did?
The similarity, it's, in my mind, there's no question.
Look at this.
Question.
Look at the movements.
Didn't Bob Fosse work with him, though, dance-wise, choreography?
We'll look that up afterwards.
Oh, okay.
But look at all of the movements, all of the every single thing is in this fucking clip, down to what the
Even that
shoes
head
and
shake
socks
right
were.
there?
Yes, all of it. I've never heard or seen this story in my entire life. I really haven't. And when I watched this fucking clip, I was blown away. Look at the movements of the dance moves and everything else. I mean, it's just almost identical.
Oh, yeah, right
that
there.
Kick.
It was
The
that kick
Look
with
at
the
this.
hat.
And that move, too, all the movements.
Yeah. And then that standing on top of the SUV
Remember that?
after he...
Yeah. But that was in the bad video.
No, you're right. Like that.
Oh!
Yeah.
And then this shit. These are all Michael Jackson moves. down to a T. Every single thing.
Crazy.
Yeah, the head tilts, the slow motion, the undershots, the fucking things, everything else. All right, you can cut it there. We're good because I don't want this to get yanked. Now, Coop, because if you saw the same video that I did, was he a choreographer for Michael Jackson?
That I don't know. We'll look into that and get you an answer here in just a second.
I was blown away where I was like, whoa, dude, you just picked off an entire fucking movie and then essentially made an album and a late surge in a career from it.
And Bob Fosse is a white guy, no?
Yeah.
Well, love to see it.
Love to see that he could dance like
Love
that.
Michael Jackson is kind of too, right?
At the time, though, if he's going to be stealing from a white guy, let's go.
You might as well go all the way and just kind of take all the pigment out of your skin.
So yeah, Bob Fosse did not do any choreography, but he was a massive influence on Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Who said that?
That's
Michael
just
Jackson say that?
That's the Google AI response. So it's an amalgamation of a bunch of different.
There's massive influence, and then there's just stealing.
Yeah.
That is stealing.
Yeah,
Did he win a fucking Oscar?
I don't know if Google's AI is going to accuse Michael Jackson of plagiarizing dance moves or not, but also
I will.
Yeah, he stole those.
I will.
moves.
Watch this. Watch the video of this. If you're an audio listener, watch the fucking video. This video will be on Spotify.
He
we have a video to do with
stole.
Spotify. Watch it there versus YouTube, please. Give Spotify the money. They're great to us. Jesus, man. But when I watched this, I was like, whoa, dude, you stole everything.
Yeah.
I mean, the suit, the fedora, the socks, the shoes, the movements.
I think that's interesting, actually. I like that. I like that play on at the time. Sorry, but we were all stealing like from hip hop, black culture. Do you know what I mean? Bieber style, or just anything that we were doing, stealing from the blues, rock and roll, all of that. So interesting that he was like, guess what? I'm gonna go
and steal from a white guy.
But like the super like dorkiest, like
the knock on the Stones, by the way, if there is one, is that they stole all their shit from black blues musicians from the 50s and 60s.
Yes.
Right? And shit, there's a Public Enemy song about it where he's talking about Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
And he's like, spell it backwards and I'll leave it at that.
Sure.
Where he got his swagger. And it's just like, all right, N-I-G-G, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And so it's a line in the song and he's calling out the Stones and Jagger and all this other shit. And like Keith Richards has openly admitted that he's played with all those musicians in the past and that he was a fan of them and everything else, right? Now, you can't really, and this might be the problem with today's music is, yes, everybody's borrowing something from someone, right? I've certainly borrowed from other comedians that I admired on certain things. Like, we were just talking about Darnell Dawkins, Mouth Guitar Legend on the other show. If I wouldn't have seen Spinal Tap,
right,
that wouldn't have been a thought to even do something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, Spinal Tap is one of my favorite movies, and it's just a different band versus that band, right? But it's the same style, same everything, and we all are influenced by someone. However, I wasn't dressing and acting like them, and I mean, down to a fucking T. That's pretty insane to me.
Yeah.
And nobody's ever said this. So, like, how did this pop up in your feed, Coop? I got it too.
I get a lot of stuff about music in general because I do a lot of research into music history. So I'm assuming that's where it came from.
One of my favorite accounts is How Songs Are Made. I don't know if you follow them on Instagram, but holy shit, dude. It's awesome.
I follow a guy named Rick Beato who interviews producers from famous records and stuff. Great YouTube channel.
Broken Record is a good podcast as well, where they kind of go over this musicians and how they created things. The doc you and I watched last night.
Yeah.
About, this is Ice-T. And he goes into why everything happened and the people that he influenced him and all this other shit, which is why I liked it, because it was like, dude, he was honest about everything.
Oh yeah.
And I don't mind that at all.
He's pulling up origins of the moonwalk, which was
from Cab Calloway. So this is Cab Calloway. A lot of people will always reference Cab Calloway, and he's the greatest. But I will say this: I believe he did put Cab Calloway in one of his biggest music videos, and I think it was. Remember the one where he leans forward?
Yeah.
You can pull this off screen in case we get dinged for this too.
Is that for Billie Jean? I think that was in the Billie Jean music video, wasn't it?
Where he leans forward and he's got the Smooth Criminal. And I want to say like Cab Calloway opened up the thing or something like that. And a lot of people over time have put Cab Calloway in shit. 'Cause that was the
that's
dude.
cool.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy did too. I think he put him in Harlem Nights. So a lot of people have put him in shit over the years. God damn, there's another famous movie that won an Oscar. Cotton Blues, Gin Cotton Blues, something like that. Whatever. And which I don't mind any of that shit.
So
However,
props, basically, instead of like, oh, I'm just stealing without telling. I'm giving props, I'm paying homage kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, nice.
And by the way,
but not to Bob Fosse.
Also in this feed, Coop was one of my friends, one of Jesse and I's friends, Christine Lakin. So Christine Lakin did an interview. She's got a podcast with her buddy from Step by Step.
Okay.
The other girl who played her sister.
Okay.
God, I'm blanking on her name. And sorry, Lakin. But they talked to one of the guys from not Balky. Who's the other one from Perfect Strangers?
Perfect Strangers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Larry.
Yeah. Yes.
They talked to Larry, and he goes into the story that Michael Jackson took the leaning thing from a bit they did in Perfect Strangers, and he goes into the whole thing. And he said that Michael Jackson actually had called or talked to somebody on set and was like, "How did you do it? Where you guys were leaning forward and then leaning back?" And they said, "Well, there was a stilts in the back of the heel, and you were able to do this." And like Lakin and her co-host, their minds were blown. So was mine. And I'm watching this clip.
Right.
I haven't seen Larry, the guy from Perfect Strangers, in years, so I didn't even recognize him.
My gosh, I love that show.
I did when it was out.
I would recognize him
love Step by
anywhere.
Step.
Fresh, young, Balky B.
Yeah. So apparently it was from Perfect Strangers, and I was like, whoa, dude. And they showed the clip from Perfect Strangers.
Okay, do we have that?
Luke, if you can find it, type in
we get
Perfect
dinged?
at this point,
I
man,
would much
don't
rather see a
care.
Perfect Strangers clip right now
I know,
than
same here.
anything else, to be honest with
Type in Perfect Strangers Smooth Criminal and see what comes up. If there's like a side by side.
Oh, okay. That could be the best way to find it.
Yeah, I think so. And let's see. I would, because in Lakin's clip, she actually played it, but you know, they're on social media a lot, so it's like you'd have to post through a lot of stuff. But
right. Interesting.
yeah, and when you watch the clip in the video, you're like, oh yeah, that's identical. That's shit.
I mean, Michael Jackson stole a lot of things from a lot of people, young and old, and what from the 70s, from the recent, you know what I mean? So we always knew that. Are you seeing it? Maybe it is from Fresh Young Balky B music video that he did on Perfect Strangers. I feel like
dude.
Yeah, we're having a hell of a time finding it right now.
I bet. And you know what? I bet.
It was in some raining scene.
Perfect Strangers. Although I love and Ross loves, I don't know how.
If it's a
much
reference.
Yeah, I don't know how much people are gonna, it'll pop up for you, Bluke. Which is fine though. Gosh, I love Perfect Strangers.
This Bob Fosse, the Little Prince movie, keeps popping up.
Just for you?
It's just still in my feed, man. This is fucking wild.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh boy, watch out.
Well,
watch out for that.
So people are
algorithm
coming
now.
for him right now. Now here's the biggest shock to me that I did not know. Is that they are doing a sequel. And they're already 25% done with it.
Yes.
I think it's got to be called Jackson. If you're going to call the first movie Michael, call the second movie Jackson.
Okay.
Steal that if you want. But thank you. Brilliant. You're welcome. But the way the movie ends, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, is on Bad, right? It's him on stage doing Bad. And you're like, oh shit, there's this other era. However, that was the end of it for him. I mean, the trial and all that shit was in the 90s. So what are you filming right now that wouldn't affect the lawsuits that are currently in place? Mm-hmm. What would be the sequel to this?
Yeah, interesting. I think it would be maybe his family, his relationships. Do we get into like the girlfriends, the Lisa Marie, anything like that?
Remember the other wife? She was like a chubby nurse.
Well, that was the mother of the children.
Right, but it wasn't his. Was it his sperm or no? Do we know that?
God only knows.
Well, the two of them are up there together, just chilling. Right
They
now.
only know, yeah.
Moonwalking
Yeah.
together.
Harambe only knows, but
OJ
OJ knows.
Toby Keith knows.
Toby Keith knows whose sperm it was.
Yep.
But yeah, apparently.
It is
So they may go into that. You know what I mean? The kid.
I don't know what else you'd
the
cover.
holding the kid off of the
Blanket.
You know, they can
Blanket.
do
Remember
things.
Blanket?
Yeah. They can do things that we know already, right? They can like show the holding the kid over the balcony and like why he was doing that and his turmoil, and like they can show a lot of iconic moments without actually telling the truth. I've found. So I think they're gonna find a way. I really do think they're gonna find a way. Now, will people let them get away with it? Now, they got away with it in the first because they ended at a certain point, right? Mm-hmm. Will people be as forgiving if you go farther down the line without mentioning it? I don't know. Now, history has shown, yes, they will be very fine with it. History has shown that as long as you play that music in surround sound, they will forget all of the kids' buttholes. I've found.
Can I give myself a pat on the back today?
Sure.
Yeah. And I predicted this would happen. I said this movie would make $1 billion worldwide with a B. It has already crossed that point.
Wow.
Already crossed $1 billion. So if you're going by that formula,
yeah,
I don't know how a movie about him and kids' assholes and locking doors and shit makes $1 billion.
Nope. Nobody wants to see that.
Right. I think
You know
that's
what
a
I mean?
fucking art movie. I think that's an indie.
I think
that's an A24 movie, not a
I think in
worldwide movie.
Again, in my experience, people are tired of hearing about it. You know what I mean?
Hearing about what?
Oh, just tired of hearing about it. We want the music. We want to have fun. We want dancing.
Yeah,
we want iconic moments.
Yeah.
We
want
want
all
the
that.
outfits. We want now he's going to be having more famous people around him. That could be a fun angle.
Yeah.
So 100%, like I said, nothing will be mentioned about the truth.
Yeah.
Now, everything will be true. It'll just be other truths. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
a movie. You can't show everything that's going on in a guy's life, right? You got to let him close the door every once in a while and have some privacy.
Yeah.
You got to let him close the door and then go in a tunnel and go into another room and close that door.
And then lock it 4 times.
Sometimes you just
sleep
got to
on
give
a
him a
bed.
double door privacy
But-
and not ask any
The
questions.
bed was the if you haven't seen the documentary on Netflix that just came out, it is the glove that he wore, the shiny glove with the thing on it. That was the duvet cover on the bed for the kids.
Didn't look comfortable, guys. It looked it was all
Sparkly.
glitter.
It's all
That
sparkly.
was my first thought. If I was going to get molested
Thank you.
anywhere, it wouldn't be on a bunch of sequins.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're always on the same page.
Yeah.
But when I saw that bed, I thought, oh, not comfy, not inviting.
No.
But maybe for a kid, very impressive, right? Maybe a kid thinks like, oh my gosh, shiny, whatever.
The whole thing was dark to me. It was just so much. And I forced you to watch the last one. You didn't want to watch it. And it was like a 3-parter on Netflix. And I go, hey, dude, you're watching this. We've already gone this
The
far.
Verdict one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And you go, I'm good. And I go, nope,
I'm good.
we're wrapping this up together.
But I hate to be like other people that are just like, I don't need to watch it. He's dead. What are we going to do?
Right.
So I don't want to be like that and be kind of turning a blind eye, which we've all been guilty of his entire career and now in the afterlife, I guess.
I'm not. I mean, I know I know what I think happened, and
At a certain point, you did realize. But
it was after college because
It's
I finally
hard.
caught up on all the shit.
it's hard for people to reckon with seeing him holding the kid's hands and literally not asking one question. I think we as a society, we're just like, holy fuck, we cannot face ourselves. It's like when you go, oh my gosh, I liked Mbop.
Well, look,
I was into Hanson for a second, right? And you just cannot, your mind cannot go back to the place where you were like buying a Hanson record, putting on Mbop, and liking it unironically. So we can't really look at ourselves as far as going along with that. So it's easier for us to just be like, look, dude, he's dead now.
Yeah,
He's dead now.
I was driving all over the state of Texas last week, and a song came on that I was like, I go, when I come back next week, I'm going to ask your opinion on this.
Okay.
Darius Rucker, Hold My Hand, Hootie and the Blowfish.
Love it.
Same.
By the way, love it.
I loved it then, and I still love it now.
Oh, that's not yeah, you don't need to feel bad about that.
Oh, you're not ashamed about that?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh,
Am
no,
I going to
no.
get ashamed about this
We
in the
listened
comments?
to, before one of the Crime Corners, listened to Joan Osborne. And a couple of
What If God Was One of Us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
I love that song.
right?
Yeah.
Sorry. There is some stuff that you're just like, oh, God, I was like
That's not one of
really
them.
into it. That's not one of them.
No.
Hold My Hand's not one of them. But
I want you to hold my hand. I'll take you to the Romulus.
Or what about Elisa Loeb?
I love that song.
You love Elisa
I was
Loeb.
just thinking about Lisa
Were
Loeb the other day. Yeah,
Some
but out
say-
of nowhere.
I only feel what I want to.
to.
Yeah. I know it. I fucking know it. I love the movie too. It was Reality Bites, I believe. That was great.
Yeah, Reality Bites.
Ethan Hawke was the one that got her song in the movie.
He was her neighbor.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? They're probably boning.
He wanted to probably, and she
He
was
could.
like,
He was Ethan Hawke still at that time.
at that time, was
Yep,
he
Dead
Ethan
Poets
Hawke?
Society.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wasn't she married to one of the Zappa kids? Like
used to be.
Dweezil Lorana?
Hey, she used to be.
yeah.
Coop. Huh? But some say you only hear what you want to.
Oh, slide in.
So nailed it. Nailed it on
If
that
you
one
had an
today.
Instagram, Coop, and I almost want to uniform the B. Is it Boop?
Oh, Bluke and Boop? Yeah.
Bacoop?
Yeah. Double B's, dude? Yeah, dude, double B's over there. Bluke and Boop.
Bluke and Boop.
Bluke and Boop over there, yeah.
Hey.
Getting an Instagram.
Boop.
Just
Anyways,
get an Instagram
if you
together
had
with Bluke and Boop Instagram, dude.
And Boa.
And that's just
Bluke,
yeah.
Boop, and Boa.
Who's Boa?
My dog.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. Fucking A.
Yeah,
Fucking
I
A.
do. I like
Oh,
it.
I never hear you call the dog the name. I just hear you say, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
So I kind of thought the name was "Shut the fuck up."
Because she
of the
needs to
dog,
shut
yeah.
the fuck up.
No, and I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
And another, I mean, there's a bunch of wild shit that happened, dude, when I was gone. Right before I left, you were talking about the Blair Witch Project and how crazy that movie was and fucking awesome. And I was like, yeah, dude, remember seeing that and scary and all the other shit? They're fucking remaking it
Remaking it?
right now, yeah. And it's going to come out next year.
They've already done that one time.
No
That's
shit.
crazy.
And I tried to watch it and I was like, this sucks.
That's a cringy moment for me where, like, remember their marketing that they did where it was like,
This is real.
That it was
and they're
real.
all dead. And then that's why they couldn't get work
and
afterwards.
I fucking, like, believed it.
But here's the thing. They couldn't get work afterwards at all.
No,
They
they
couldn't get
weren't.
hired because everybody was like, wait a minute, didn't you die in the fucking woods of Alabama?
They weren't, like, amazing. But no.
No.
They don't need to remake this.
And I will say this. Yeah, so you can pop it up on screen there. Because that's not even from the first one. They're using a picture from the second one.
I know. Well, they're going to use, like,
Christ.
real good-looking people.
The reason why that movie played for me was because it was three people I didn't know. They weren't good looking. And I went along with this fucking weird story in the woods, and I wanted to believe the marketing.
And it was...
I knew too much at that point, me personally, because I was at NYU. So our professors were talking about it afterwards, and I was like, eh.
When
all right.
I saw
But
it in the theater, guys.
I know. I loved it. I was all in.
No, I thought that I was... I thought it was
You were
real.
seeing people die.
Now, documentaries weren't out then, really that big. So, I'm going to forgive myself. But...
So what, you're saying that we didn't have documentaries all the way back in the year 2000?
No, I'm saying they weren't as huge.
They weren't big. Like, if you remember correctly.
Now it's like everyone has a found footage from every part of their life. We could all make a documentary.
Coop, do you want to test your doc knowledge here?
You can give it a shot. I
Okay.
don't
Do you know
watch
what
a
the
whole lot of big
first
ones.
doc to break $10 million in the box office was? Ever.
Was it by Ken Burns?
Nope.
Ooh, shit.
No.
Then I'm
Fahrenheit 9/11. And it was fucking Fatty from Fatty Bumbalatti from Detroit. I forget his fucking name. What was it? Michael Moore?
Michael Moore.
And it made like $100 and something million, and we were all in on this fucking thing. And I remember the theater that I watched it in, right? And it was just like, holy shit. And then, he made a bunch more after that. And then right after that was the guy, you met him. At Sundance, the Fry guy, Morgan Spurlock.
Morgan Spurlock, R.I.P.
Super Size Me, yeah. That made a shit ton of money as well. But now Netflix, HBO, Hulu, everybody else is taking over these docs, and they're awesome. I love them. I love documentaries. So I'm not shitting on it, but we just don't watch these in movie theaters anymore.
Right.
Except for the Melania one. Now that made over 10 million opening weekends. Good for her and Amazon and all that other shit. But like, I have no interest in seeing a documentary in theaters anymore. I just don't. I don't want to pay for that. If I'm on a night out with you,
we went to the Bourdain one.
Wife, I will go see Bourdain because that is somebody that is meaningful to you. Little statue head is right behind you.
It was so good too.
And it was good. And but there wasn't many of us in there.
Wow.
And we went to dinner and then a movie, and it was like, great, I'm going to go and see this with you and all that other shit, right? But there's not a lot that would pull me out right now.
Who's making Blair Witch? Is it anybody that matters? Is it anybody that's going to make it any different? My God.
No, I don't know how you beat it.
No.
Like, I don't. The whole thing about the original was there was no social media. There was no nothing. We didn't know if it was real or fake. We didn't know any of that shit.
Well, I didn't because I'm dumb, but I really do think most people knew it was fake.
Well, we all wanted to buy into the thing.
Didn't.
No, the original Blair Witch Project stars and the original directors are returning as executive producers, but...
Well, because what else?
They're getting paid.
Yeah.
What else are they going to do?
Well,
True.
They're getting paid. Well, there was a lawsuit that happened there against the studio from the 3 actors, and they said, "Hey, we got fucking $400 for this goddamn movie."
Well, welcome to indie.
Right.
Filmmaking,
now,
motherfucker.
To the credit of the studio, they came back and they said, "Hey, guys, let's keep this out of the press. The movie's doing well. We're going to give you each $1 million a piece. How about that?"
Okay.
Which fucking A, man. Great.
Yeah.
I think that is a very, very fair compensation.
With no back-end contract?
And
they could have told them to go fuck
famous
themselves.
or anything. Yes. I think it was a very cool move by the studio. And I remember that, I think her name was Heather or something,
well,
Donahue.
it was a settlement, but sure, yeah.
I don't think
they
so.
Were I think they were suing,
there has
right?
been, I know, but there has been some instances where the studio came through and said, "Hey, this movie made a lot.
Sorry,
Congratulations."
this is your contract.
And right, they could have said that. They didn't. And they said, "Look, man, we're going to give you $1 million a piece. Just go out and promote the movie positively." And they did. Now, I think it was the Heather Donahue chick in this picture here, Bluke. That's the original chick.
Such a better picture, by the way, than the one they just showed from the new one.
From the hot girl, where you're like, okay, I don't
this
care.
is a real ass photo.
Right.
Whatever.
But she said, well, $1 million isn't a lot. It's not enough to get you through your life or whatever. And it's like, sorry, then go audition for more shit. Like, there's nothing more you can do about this. And I think the big complaint was, well, everybody's seen this movie and we're so famous from this movie or whatever. But the Josh guy, which another person you met years later who gave a speech at Sundance, he went on to have sort of a decent career. Like, he popped up in a bunch of shit. He was the guy with the beard. It was funny in the movie.
Okay.
And he always speaks at Sundance every year.
Okay.
And he came in as a filmmaker. I think he gave one of your friends an award or something like that.
One of my friends. Okay.
Joel.
Jesse has friends.
Joel? Was it Joel?
No, we didn't get awards at Sundance. We got.
Were you nominated?
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause he was one
Audience
of the
choice
guys.
or something like that.
Audience choice.
There you go.
We didn't win, but we found out. Once we found out we lost, that's the exact moment we found out that the Beastie Boys company bought our movie.
Oh,
So it
interesting.
was like a loss, and then we were like
And a
whispering
gain.
across
Yeah.
learning. So we're like, cool, take the award, we're good.
Right. Well, the movie
But it
sold.
was like
and
so
it's
sad at first. But anyway, so this guy,
Losing shit. Yes, Joshua Leonard. That's his name. Now, he looks totally different now. Guys, this is 26 years later. Let's keep that in mind, please.
Yeah.
If you go back to him from the movie, you'll see that he was a tall, thin dude.
Right.
Good-looking-ish. That one, the black and white photo right there. Yep. There you go. That's what he looked
right.
like in the movie, right?
Yes.
And, he was kind of the spokesman for indie movies and all this other shit. This is not going to be an indie movie. This is going to be some fucking scare 'em up thing of like, oh, hey, cool, man, for the new generation. And I was like, no, we've already seen all this.
Scare 'em up thing.
Yeah, I'm all good on it.
Just the constant jump scares.
And you're sitting in the theater and you're like, fucking hell, bro.
Just exhausted from jump scares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just like, this is too
Some people
much.
love it.
Yeah, this new one has a $10 million budget.
Sure does. Who's making it? What does it say?
Dylan Clark is the director.
Studio? Is it Lionsgate?
I think it's Blumhouse. It looks like it's Blumhouse.
Blumhouse takes
is
it
huge.
on. It might be.
Blumhouse is huge. That's Jason Blum. He does everything. Shit,
It
I
might
did a
be
movie for Jason.
introducing a whole new generation to Blair Witch.
Or just a quick cash in. Who knows? Either way, dude. I don't even think Jason would fucking shy away from that and be like, hey, dude, let's make some money.
Have you guys heard of the like inspiration? It's like sort of the inspiration for Blair Witch Project because it's the original like found footage movie where like the director almost got arrested for murder.
What was this? I feel like I.
Fuck. Yes.
It's Italian, or it's from an Italian director.
Yes. And didn't he hold a gun to somebody's head? And like, it was all kinds of crazy shit.
It was
that went
crazy. They went to, well, the movie was called Cannibal Holocaust.
Oh, yeah, I know Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah. I knew you
and
would.
Cannibal Ferox.
There you go.
I knew you would. When you heard that name, didn't you think Boop is going to know that?
Boop would know that. Yeah.
If it's called Cannibal something,
Yeah, he's all in.
Boop knows it.
Yeah,
all
so
in.
fun fact about that movie, one of the gore in it, they kill dozens of animals for real. Like they actually have the actors cut apart living animals on screen and
They
stuff like
skin
that.
a turtle alive.
Yeah,
in the movie.
it's a horrible, horrible movie. But one of the actresses, well, they got actual natives to play the cannibals out in, I think they were in Africa somewhere. But they had a special effect where they made one of the natives look like a spike had been inserted into her vagina and had gone through her body and come out her mouth. And it was so convincing that the director actually had to go to court to prove that the actress was still alive and that it was fake, because everybody thought that when it initially came out, they thought that Cannibal Holocaust was a real life snuff film.
Have you guys ever seen Perfect Strangers?
Yeah, the TV show.
So
Pretty close. It's almost identical.
That's
Same
amazing.
plot.
Or Gummo. Remember Gummo?
Gummo, yeah. Ugh. Fucking.
There was a
dude.
moment, when people were like, let's just like make it look real, but have it be super fucked up and then just like real odd looking people or interesting situations.
Yeah.
No,
Sort of like that movie Kids.
Oh
Yes.
boy, what a nightmare for me that.
I know.
movie.
No, thank you.
Imagine first date on that movie.
Did you?
Yep. Never saw that
No
person again.
way.
Yeah. It was a
Holy
quick
shit.
drive home, and I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit. Because I knew at that point I wanted to make movies and shit. And I'd heard about this, and I had seen this. I had no idea what the movie was about. It's not like today, where there's a review or something, and it was like, why the fuck did you take me to this?
Yeah.
And it's like, she's raped at the end and gets AIDS, and
Yeah.
you're just like, well, take care. I will never see you
And
again.
you're kind of like,
oh.
so you're like, this is my movie I show to everyone to see if they're cool.
God, there was
you're
no way
into
out
it-
of that. I mean, there
No.
was just no way out of that conversation other than why the fuck did you take me to this? And like, oh God, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you
Just
could say you didn't know.
Gone out. Oh, I did. And she
Right.
was like, fuck off, dude.
Yeah.
Open up the door. Never saw that human being again. But yeah. One thing I mentioned at the end of Drinking Bros, I wanted to bring it up to you today because you did edit the final inch, and we did use Burt Reynolds as AI in that. And it was, we only used a handful of them because it was just inserts of whoever. You did a lot of voices. Coop did a lot of voices. Rob, a bunch of people were in the thing, right? One of the voices that we had the option to use was Michael Caine.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
just AI'd the entire Odyssey book with Michael Caine and paid him or paid his voice to do it. So that's coming out right now. And that was one of the test voices on there on that
Yeah.
list where I was just like, holy shit, and then it was too expensive.
It was just so recognizable.
I know.
And sort of parodied in a way.
But
lot.
it's actually Michael Caine, right?
That's crazy.
So yeah, they're using it, and now like I hate to bring up this AI shit a lot, but like A24 released a thing today. They're dumping $75 million into it to AI and everything else. What I heard behind the scenes from everybody else is like, hey, dude, they're using this way more than you think, but they're not telling anybody right now. And I was like, that's exactly what I think. That's exactly what's going on, because once the word gets out, forget about it, right? And you're all done there. But you had always said it'll drive people to more live shit, right? Yeah. And real people. Now, I'll flip this over to the other big story yesterday was Instagram. AKA Meta, which owns it or whatever, is now, Blue, if you want to pull this up, is going to go to horizontal videos, long form content, which only means podcasts to me.
Right.
And they're going to monetize it. And it just popped up last night on everybody's TV. If you own a Samsung TV, Google, or a Fire Stick, or Amazon Fire Stick, or whatever it's called, we don't use that. But
you're going to be able to watch Instagram on
your television as an app
in the correct format,
in the format of this. And Blue, the one that you showed me after work yesterday, was it 30 minutes? Was that their example of it?
Yeah, it was a 30-minute example.
Did they do like a Tim Cook preview of this or something last night?
It looks like it's just like a press release, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the one.
This is the one? All right. So my question to you is this what you want to see on television? And I can't tell anymore.
No.
Okay.
No.
Because we're all using stories, but let's face it, all these stories and shit, everybody's rehashing it for TikTok, stories, Facebook, YouTube Shorts, all of it, right? I mean, it's another avenue to get podcasts out there and for them to obviously insert ads and make money off of. I understand why they would want to do it. It seems real late in the game, and like I don't know if people who are fans of Instagram would watch long form podcasts.
Well, if you could go live,
I think you're going to be able to. So that was my next question to you. Of like, if you go live on this, would you just turn the phone sideways and watch your favorite podcast on there?
Live?
Yes.
I mean, you always turn the phone. You can do that now.
Right. So that was the last part of this. It was like maybe people would watch it.
On TV, though?
I don't know.
This is obviously, it always is, a precursor to something else that they're trying to do. I'm just not really sure what it is.
I'm telling you, it is fucking podcasts. Now, they're saying in their press release that it's going to be, what's the exact usage was the things you guys brought up. What was the soap opera verticals?
Oh, the mini soap.
Yeah,
yes.
The short form soap
that
operas.
was referenced in this article of, hey, there's a lot of talented creators out there. What if we were able to watch this and let them do TV shows, and we're going to help fund it and some other shit. But the things you guys showed me in that show a couple weeks ago fucking sucked. So
yeah. The campiness of it was sort of the point of it at that time.
If it was a comedy, maybe.
I mean, people love soap operas, and I think it's the same appeal.
Yeah,
Right.
and soap operas are generally corny anyway.
Super corny, like everyone's hot, the lighting's perfect. You know, it just is what it is. But I can't figure out what the end game is with this. It couldn't possibly be that Instagram is this late to the game. I don't know.
Instagram just throws shit at the wall sometimes.
True.
You know,
Yeah.
So
Remember Facebook
It's
had
so
live
true.
videos and then they deleted all of them? They're all gone now.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, I got an email that just said, hey, if you haven't downloaded your live videos, we're pulling them down. And it was because of data, allegedly. Now I'm thinking it might be because of this, where they wanted better quality and all that other shit. Because that bullshit was like, what, 10 years ago?
So they want
Facebook?
all videos basically
That are new in 4K.
to be on Instagram. And then they want like HOA disputes to be on Facebook
Yes.
with no live, do you know what I mean? No live video.
I guess.
Maybe.
I mean, you can still go live on Facebook, right?
I don't think so.
Can you not?
I think you
look
must.
it up.
Haven't tried.
Yeah, I know.
We did. I think
We
for Drink Bros.
literally, like,
I don't think you can actually.
yeah, I haven't been to that bar in a while.
No, I don't think anybody else has.
Yeah.
Because remember, you had to open up the Facebook app and then do the thing and all the shit. Now you can watch shorts on there. So maybe they are switching back to it, and maybe they just wanted to knock out the low quality shit because 10 years ago was like what, 780 or 720?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they're you can still go live. I remember
But you can still go live.
Yeah, you can still go live. It's like, gaming and stuff, I guess.
Okay.
They like during COVID, I remember that it was like all of these platforms started fighting over each other, trying to become the next big live platform, and they would give like massive payouts to creators to go and stream on their platform, and then their contract ran out and they all went back to their native platform.
Right.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, well, never mind. I'm going to use the one that I like, where everyone is at.
Yeah.
I think the Instagram just throws shit at the wall sometimes sounds more right to me right now than they have some really big long-term thing. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't
Facebook
know.
in general just does that. I mean, you remember the metaverse?
I mean, my
Oh,
God.
God.
Yeah.
What a disaster.
my
They
God.
renamed their company after that.
Yeah.
Oh, that was going to be it, right?
And it was, dudes talking to kids or whatever, jacking each other off or some fake
Fucking
cartoon.
weird.
Yeah,
Meta.
the whole thing was weird.
We are no
remember-
longer Facebook.
Coca-Cola and McDonald's signed a big deal with them, and they were like, "Oh, you can go get a Coca-Cola in the game and go to McDonald's." And you're like, "Why? Why do I want to do that?"
Right.
I think they were trying to become Minecraft. I think it was the whole goal of it. But all of this is getting weird, man. It's getting weird out there. I don't know.
The metaverse,
The metaverse, dude. What if Jesse's in the metaverse?
What if this is all not real?
I know. Remember this?
Yeah.
Look at Mark Zuckerberg, dude. Look at this.
We
fucking
couldn't
gay-ass
figure out.
shit.
I mean, we had all the theories of like why it was so jank, and it was like just to ease people into it. Otherwise, it would blow their minds if you were actually in a for real other world.
Yeah.
But even that wasn't right.
They lost $70 billion from that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And I bet he didn't care.
I give
Not
him.
at all.
He might have said, "Hey, do you take Venmo or Cash App?
Yeah.
I'll send that to you."
I think we maybe give him too much credit, right? And maybe it is just like, let's just see.
Zuckerberg?
Yeah. Maybe he's just like, let's just see.
The only thing he did right was bully that guy into selling Instagram for less money than he should have.
Selling Vine.
No, Instagram. So he took over Instagram. It was some other dude who owned it and created it. And there is an email, Bluke, if you can find it, where he goes, "If you don't sell me this, I will fucking just make the same goddamn thing and fuck over your company."
Yeah.
So you can either
And
take this money.
they've done that.
You can
I
either
do.
take this
I do
take this
remember.
money, or I'll fucking ruin your company.
Like I'm being nice.
Yep.
So you can
And
either take it or
I want to
I'll just do it.
say it was $1 billion. Look at the Instagram sale. Was it $1 billion?
I think it was
And I
going to
think
be
2
$1 billion.
years later, it was worth like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. And look, not that I'm going to shit on somebody for making $1 billion, but it was the email by Zuckerberg saying, "I'll just fucking create this and fuck you. I'll do the same thing," you know? And I was just like, oh,
Like
boy.
out of anyone else that doesn't have billions of dollars would be like the gayest thing ever.
I know.
But because he's just like, no, I will like ruin you.
Yeah.
I mean,
What year was it?
April 9th, 2012, for $1 billion.
Well, I was right. $1 billion. Okay. How much do you think that would be worth today?
Oh, Instagram?
It says Instagram's valuation estimated well over $100 billion.
Yes.
But I mean, they would have been fucked over by Facebook if they didn't sell. So they, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, he just would have created.
Which is what he was saying.
Instagram.
Although I will say when Zuckerberg tries to create his own thing besides Facebook,
it doesn't go.
it
well.
doesn't go well.
Yeah.
So like when he takes over other things, he's able to do well.
I mean, really the only thing he's really excelled at since Facebook was ads. It's just ads, you know?
Yeah.
Same with Google.
Yeah.
Google is just ads.
Yeah.
Yep.
Facebook is just ads. That's
yeah.
like,
and then just like buying the right
yeah.
companies for the right data, for the right things. But like,
he's bought in a bunch of AI shit. He's bought in a bunch of, I mean, there's a ton of acquisitions behind the scenes. You'll see it here and there, and you'll be like, oh, $27 million. This 26 million, 16 for Crunchyroll.
but had he said that now of like, I'll just make a better one, Instagram could have been like, no, you won't.
No.
Like, no, you won't. Have you seen the metaverse?
Yeah. Well, that metaverse was not
The
yet.
guy would, no, I'm just saying, had it happened now, you could be like, yeah, go and try and make this.
Metaverse.
Have you heard of the metaverse? Yeah.
I hope in
No
the new
one else
Facebook
has.
movie that comes out with Jeremy Strong
Oh,
that there is something where he's talking about the metaverse.
Yeah, and like so nerdy excited about it, and everyone's kind of like, okay.
No, guys, you understand. We need to change our whole fucking company name to Meta. The metaverse is going to be our thing for the rest of our lives.
Mark, that's a huge change.
You're fired. Fuck you, Susan. You're fired, Susan.
Okay.
All right? Yeah.
Nobody agrees.
Sell your shares.
Nobody agrees with me. Nobody's gonna say anything to him.
Yep. And it's going to be one of those red-haired actresses, who's crying.
Sure.
Give me any one of them. Amy Adams, who's the
Right.
other one. Like,
Throw me a redhead.
That's
you
it.
know.
Rooney Mara. Or, whatever it is.
Interchangeable.
Yeah. You're just like, all right, which one is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, he does have an Asian wife.
Okay.
I know.
Facebook has acquired 109 companies.
Right.
There you go. I wasn't lying. It's creepy, isn't it?
And they're all for various reasons, right? But mostly just to steal their shit.
I mean, they did Oculus.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're
Remember
right.
that?
For the metaverse, though, remember?
That's
Yes,
true.
yes.
I mean,
That was to
I think the
support the
headsets
metaverse.
don't do bad, but
No,
I mean, obviously
headsets-
the metaverse was terrible.
Right. Headsets, the Oculus is people of it.
Most recently, on May 1st, they acquired Assured Robot Intelligence.
Uh-oh.
You're going to have a dog. You're going to have a fake dog, dude. You're going to have a robot dog. You're going to have a meta dog. Just chilling around the office, dude. Drinking water, heartbeats.
Dog book.
What's that fucking thing our kids have that goes off? Oh, God, a Tamagotchi or... it's on a keychain, and you have to feed it and water it and all that other bullshit.
Tamagotchi.
Yeah, it sounds like a
beeping.
Tamagotchi.
Yeah, it
it starts
is.
beeping, and you're like, God damn, dude, I hate this.
Yeah,
Imagine an adult-sized robot that's doing that bullshit as a dog.
Yeah.
Fuck off. You think I want one of those Boston Dynamic things rolling through the house with the kids? Not one prayer, dude. It'll rip somebody's face off eventually.
Yep.
See our daughter screaming at that thing, and the robot dog being like, God damn it, enough of that, dude. Quack, 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 just ripping off the face. You're just like, nope, not doing this bullshit either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, show it on screen. Show the new one on screen. We just watched it the other night. God damn it, these things are getting creepier and creepier, aren't they? Yeah, the one top right. There you go. Boom. With the fucking laser on its head or whatever that is. Oh, we're just telling you this is a fun thing to grab things off the top shelf for you. Nope.
This isn't going to be used to kill people in the future.
It's
No,
definitely going to rip
God.
off your face and arms and legs.
It
and
looks like a...
tell you what to do.
The only reason it looks like a gun is because dogs are shaped like guns. Have you ever noticed?
Famously so.
Dogs
Check
are
out any
shaped
dog.
like machine guns.
Check out any dog.
Okay, and that's just a fact of life.
It's more like it's like a wiener dog.
Yeah, but not so wienerish.
Tell me a wiener dog doesn't look like a gun with a
robot dog?
dinosaur,
A little bit.
a dinosaur head on it.
Yeah,
And
like a little Tommy gun, something like that. But that's the future, guys, and just kind of prepping you for it. So you're welcome. You're welcome on that.
even making it dog-like
Creepy.
is creepy, right? Like
You're trying to tell people
if you're
safe.
Yes, if you made it look
But you're
like
not.
just like a normal, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just a black gun
Yeah.
with an arm on it that could help you, I would almost be like, okay, I'll take that
Yeah.
for safety and to grab things.
Well, unfortunately, gun shapes aren't really conducive to walking around. Guns are pretty stationary from my experience.
Weird, right?
Okay, so if it looked like this, cool.
So this, well, this is the robot dog from the Black Mirror,
Black Mirror, yeah.
episode.
I know. I know.
It's almost identical. That show to this day, we're gonna look back at all of that and be like, man, that was our today's version of
The metaverse.
No, what was the one in the 60s?
Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone.
That's
Outer
going to be
Limits
our
also.
version of that, where you're just like, holy shit, all this is coming true, man.
There was an episode where I think it was Rashida Jones was in it, and
Yes.
she you remember which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The one where she had to have a subscription to stay alive.
Yes.
That was like, I feel like that's gonna be real.
That
one
was
day, man.
way
That's crazy.
too close.
The
right?
social credit score one, too. That was
Yeah.
another one where I was
Nosedive.
like, you're just going to look at people and be like, oh, that's a 7.6 human being right there.
Yep.
And you're going to see their credit score. You're going to see all their fucking shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. All right. Well, you know. I'll pretend to like this world.
Well,
for a
This
little
episode has
longer, but-
gone places.
Yeah, I know.
I want you to know that all these end up ending dark. So you're just a part of it now. And
mean,
we
I would-
appreciate that. We really do. We're going to give you some hopes and dreams on Patreon, though, on Thursday.
Yeah.
You know, there's a bunch of fun, flirty shit out there that we'll show
Okay.
some clips of. Things that I couldn't get to today because I'm worried about this stupid fucking YouTube algorithm. Where I'm like,
Oh, okay,
God,
yeah.
just get me off this fucking channel, dude.
I
me
wanted
off this
to
channel.
get into cryogenically frozen people.
Today? I'm more than happy to hear that story.
No, I mean, we could do
Just
that
in
on
general?
Just in general, kind of kept me up.
Do you
last
think they're
night.
going to come back to life?
I was actually just wondering because a member Walt Disney.
A member.
I was just wondering if there is people and how many.
Carl Yastrzemski. Was it Carl Yastrzemski? Was he the one? Or was it Ted Williams? Ted Williams. Ted Williams, they chopped his head off too. And they were going to cryogenically freeze Ted Williams.
Do they chop the head off? And
Yeah. So Disney's got his head chopped off. And then they
Anyways, I
cryogenically
just
freeze
remembered that like it was
the
something
brain.
that we thought about and talked about a lot a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just sort of wondering how those frozen people were doing, or if there is a lot of people that did it, bought in.
What do you honestly think? I'll tell you what I honestly think.
I think there's maybe one facility, or it was a snake oil. I think people bought into it and then it didn't work.
I think no. I think we're still not there yet. And as much as I made fun of it, I think it will end up working in the future.
Yeah. I'm just seeing like how
I really do.
How many places or how many facilities like are there actually people that
Are frozen in there with their heads and
Frozen
shit?
in
Yeah.
there.
So
In their
this
bodies?
is Alcor, the
Okay.
world leader in cryonics.
Okay.
This is where Ted Williams' head is.
Okay.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Nailed it.
And Walt Disney too, or just Ted's
Just
here?
Ted,
Just
yeah.
Ted. I think
Okay.
Walt Disney's more of a rumor, technically. Maybe.
Got
Yeah,
it.
I don't think Walt Disney actually had his head frozen. That's just a rumor.
I think you
Okay.
got it. I think you got it chopped off. I think when you're that rich,
I think
you
you-
know more about the world than everybody else because you get access to information.
Yeah, but I don't know if the technology was there then.
to chop off somebody's head, yeah, it was pretty
No,
easy.
to like freeze him. You have to have a certain.
easy.
You have to be at a certain temperature right when you like die.
I mean, to be fair, they don't actually know how to reanimate people, so
No.
they're probably just fucking going for it, you know?
Going for it, and also like taking the money, and then
Oh,
like
yeah. Oh,
who's gonna know?
I'm not saying
if it worked.
Well, hang on. I'm not saying reanimating the fucking people. I'm saying putting chips in or taking parts of their brain. You know how they study brains for CTE right now?
But that's okay.
So
So what these people
What's the
are
difference?
paying for, though, by the way, and they do pay for it.
they're going to walk upright again?
What they're paying for is to be kept completely frozen.
Yeah.
At the correct temperature at the exact right time when they die, all of
Sure.
these things until technology gets to the point where they can be brought back to life.
How much is it?
All right, so I got the pricing for you guys. So
Okay.
just for your head, if you want to just do your head, $80,000 out of pocket.
Not bad
Not
for
bad.
for the
And just
head,
a
dude,
one-time, or do you have
One
to
time.
keep paying-
One-time
No,
fee,
it's
but then there's
Like the
time.
family?
wait,
okay,
if you
one
go
time.
underneath it,
You can do it with life insurance, so you can like pay, that. There's like a life
Okay,
insurance
okay,
plan.
So
okay.
do they
Perfect.
do they pay out immediately since you're already dead?
Maybe I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think you got to
25
front that
45 bucks
cash.
a month. Not
Yeah,
bad.
and then
Okay,
you've got to
not bad.
keep a storage fee, right?
Okay, so whole body that's what I would do.
You would do whole body.
I think that the technology will be there to bring somebody back quicker than animating a head onto a body.
Okay.
For the whole
Right?
body, it's 220,000.
Oh, that's a lot. $220K for the whole body. Now,
It's a lot,
Luke,
but that's why that actually proves my point.
let me ask you this: can I heat up the bottom part?
Would just keep your toes warm.
Not myself. Let's say my wife dies before me tragically.
Because I'm thinking cryogenic.
But she's perfectly preserved.
Oh, I see what you're
and
saying.
I can just kind of heat up the bottom and then see through the glass.
No,
and then
it
have
can't.
my own.
It
Listen,
can't rise to a certain.
That's probably a
Okay.
deal that only the doctors there know about, you know?
Well,
Yeah.
I saw that there was a basic membership package here out of the corner of my eye.
Oh, yeah,
Is that
what's-
keeping half the body rocking so that I can rock the other half?
What's the stipulation
when I
in the
need to.
basic membership, Luke? What does that say?
Yeah, what's that stipulation
What's
for the
included?
basic membership?
Yeah, for basic-
Far right.
Oh, for basic membership, join now, decide on your cryopreservation type later.
Oh,
Okay,
great.
okay.
Great.
So
How
it's
much
just
is
like,
that?
that's like, it doesn't have a
It
number.
doesn't. It says based on age. So if you're younger and they're going to get more money from you, do you know what I mean? Probably
Maybe.
less. And then if you're older, you're going to be paying more for the basic membership.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Can this be part of like our company benefits package maybe?
I mean, I'm thinking this is cremation, bury.
Does anybody here actually want that?
Yeah.
No, I don't want this.
You,
No, no,
yes?
when it-
Yeah.
You do. For what reason? Can I ask?
I don't know. It'd be
'Cause we've never
fucking
discussed this.
crazy.
So
It'd be fucking crazy if.
You'd be like Fry from Futurama.
That's what I was just
Dude,
gonna
like,
say.
I don't know. Why not? If you're going to be dead anyways, if you're going to, do I want you to scatter the ashes? Do I want you to whatever? It's like, wouldn't it be cool to kind of be like,
no.
you never know. She may be walking around the exact same way, but like in a completely different world.
They have a pet option as well.
Of course they did.
Well,
that was the first thing they had.
Streisand's been doing that for years. Fucking
That's the
cloning those
first
goddamn
thing
dogs.
they had, and that's where they make them
Again,
their
the rich get
most
to do
money.
this shit. Yeah, the rich get to do this shit. She's been cloning dogs since the 80s, apparently. 34 fucking dogs. They're all identical.
Why would you preserve your pet when you could clone them?
Exactly right, huh?
So why? What's this? What's the?
This
no,
may be
go Streisand.
poor people version. Or
Yeah.
like we talked about on the last episode, Bluke, we don't understand cloning because you don't get the personality with it.
Yeah.
So
Good point.
Yeah, that
so
came
with
up on Front Corner.
this, you're going to get the exact pet when technology gets there.
Or it's going to be a pet cemetery situation, and then you get a demon.
So here's where I live with this. I'm all done with today's world, like as of today, and I'm good with everything that's happened. There's not really, scratch that. I think I'd like to make TVs TV shows and movies with AI that's realistic. So whenever that point hits, and then I release all the cool shit that I wanted to do, then I can check it after that. But already, all this shit is getting so fucking dark to me that I'm just like, with the AI and all this other shit that I'm fooled by, I don't know. I don't want to see what's in 50 years. I really don't.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Once I'm gone,
That's it.
dump me in the trash. I don't really give a
That's
shit.
what-
But yeah, the
that's
future's
what
going to be
Holloway
so
wants.
drastically different
Yeah.
that it's not even. It's going to be like that character from Shawshank Redemption getting out of prison after spending his whole life there. There's going to be nothing you recognize. So
Right.
what's going to be the point?
Say Watson.
Right.
I mean, like
Say
60 years
Watson.
ago, computers didn't really even exist, you know?
But by the way,
Sure.
could have lived without him.
It totally could.
I didn't need him then. I didn't really, the phones, all that other shit. And yeah, dude,
Now, is this there's lots of different companies, right?
there's a ton.
Okay.
There's a ton of these.
There is a
companies
ton?
that do shit. Oh yeah.
So there's a bunch of different facilities then.
I know.
Everywhere.
But
And
you
I'd
want to
like
pop up
know-
in like fucking 70
I just,
years and be like,
I
oh,
would like to know how many people really, because it was such a like rumored sort of lore around people. Like, I do want to know how many people are doing it.
There's a lot.
This
There's a lot.
company, Alcor, looks like it has 252, which is not that much.
That's not that much.
252 bodies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's the Cryonics Institute, which has 270, and Tomorrow Bio, which is 20.
So that's not as many as people would have led us to believe back in the day, right?
Well, I only heard about
That's
the two,
total.
Walt Disney and Ted Williams. So yeah,
Okay.
I mean the rest of these people, I don't know. I'm already good with what's going on today, where it's like, cool, man. Don't wake me up in 70 years and be like, oh, I'd be drinking out of a fucking dog bowl
I don't know.
And
My
that
thing is
robot
like,
is leading me around on a leash.
Don't
on
look
a
like
robot
Nixon
dog.
in Futurama.
Yeah, dude. I think I'm all good.
you could end it then. You could jump off a building then, but just like, wouldn't it be a trip to be like, whoa, like see it
But-
for a little bit and then just be like, all right, later.
But for a day.
That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah,
just
yeah.
like,
With arms wide open, and then you off yourself and just jump off a cliff and be like, "Whoa, dude!
Yeah.
I paid fucking 80 grand for grandma to live forever," and then she just woke up, saw everything for a day.
by the way, I don't
and
think
then
it
jumped off a
should be
cliff.
grandma. I do think it should be people when they get reanimated or brought back to life. They're like an age that is cool.
Which is,
30s, 40s.
God, then you'd have to go back in time. Like that's a whole different thing. Like, you'd have
A
to die.
spry,
30s,
maybe
40s.
a spry. Yeah, like I think it should be for, someone that. Anyways, all right, fine.
Yeah.
A 60. Okay.
Now, can I tell you what I would buy? Now, let's say you pass. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow something happened, right?
Sure.
If I could buy like a really fucking good like AI porn company of you to kind of create yourself into videos and things like that, that'd be awesome. But like that's as far as I want to take it. I don't want to bring your body back to life in 30 years, I don't think. Wouldn't that be too creepy?
You won't like when that technology is available, like no one I know will be alive. Nobody that knows like I've ever known will still be alive.
But there's 252 people. Maybe one of your friends is on that list. You ever think about that? Yeah.
Actually, yeah, let me get a bio of the people that
You're
I'll
going to
be
need to look at that
chilling
list
with.
because
Yeah.
that's going to be your friend group. And you guys are all going to be on a text thread together. Hey, do you feel cold when the microwave turns on? Oh, yeah, I did. I've got all those things. And it's like, that's your new friend group. That's your new text group. And it's all you frozen people.
Hey,
who
do you
came
know
back to
where I
life.
can find a microwave?
Yep.
They don't.
They don't exist.
They don't exist.
Yeah. It's called a heat
How
box.
do you
Where's that at?
eat and get and consume food?
Right.
Man, I don't know.
Where do I
This
get a little
world is-
Totino's? Dude, they went out of business years ago, dude. What the fuck am I going to eat at 2 a.m.? Oh, we've got this pill. It's a pizza pill. And you just kind of pop that up and you feel full and it tastes great.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to see any of that shit.
Okay.
I always send you the same text before I get on every single plane. What is it?
If I die, bury me
Inside the Gucci store.
Yeah.
But it's Stowe. I never put the RE on it. I always say Stowe.
Sure.
And then it's usually a winky face or a smiley face or some type of emoji after that.
And then I don't respond in any way
Correct.
because I want, if that were to happen,
To show it on the show and
to
get good
be
ratings.
the last thing that you
And if you pop that up on screen, hilarity would ensue.
hilarity.
So yeah, that's all worth it. But bringing a body back to life, no thank you. I'm all good. I'm all fucking good, dude. Shit, even looking back at it now, you could have chopped me off at a certain year. You know? Right after LimeWire is where you probably could have ended it. And Napster.
Right.
Did we get better as a society after that? No.
Yeah.
We didn't. You know, we only got worse.
Blue Kelly shows. Sorry. The
What do you got there,
weirdest
Blue?
Stuff. I don't know.
What do you got there, Blue? What is this?
Oh, we were
We
talking about food.
Yeah,
Oh, is
we're
this
sending him down
Is this the
a
fucking
rabbit
brain
hole.
food that they're saying that's going to fill us up in the future? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Look at
Yeah,
this.
what's this from?
No, that's from Star Wars.
Okay.
Whatever,
okay.
man.
But
Oh,
yeah,
take
yeah,
that off
yeah,
the
yeah.
screen if it's Star Wars. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, that's
But that's what I'm talking about.
yeah.
So like that's what I think the future is going to be. And if you look at Bill Gates' bullshit with the fake meat factories, watch that 60 Minutes interview with him and Anderson Cooper. Where Anderson Cooper is like, "Oh, this surprisingly tastes really good," and Bill Gates is like, "Isn't it? Oh, none of these animals are real. This is fake meat from a fucking farmland that I own, and it's in a meat tube with some skin sack on it, dude." Yeah, you watched it with me.
Yeah.
So no, dude, I don't want any of this shit. I'm all good. There it is. Pop it up on screen. What's he calling this fucking thing?
Lab grown meat gets approved to flood
God,
U.S. grocery
dude.
stores.
Yeah, fuck that.
Lab grown meat. All good, bro. All good. Yeah, that's why I said I'm cool with this life. Like we're good. You don't need to bring me back for any of this bullshit.
Yeah.
You know. This is where you could end it, or 2001.
But it approved it despite links to what?
Oh, all kinds of shit.
Cancer.
Most aggressive cancer.
Yeah, dude.
Aggressive cancer.
Because it's all, when you're using fake ingredients and all this shit, you're going to get cancer.
Oh, yeah. It's like the Beyond Burger.
Yep. And then
Has
Bill Gates.
That's
so
just
many-
plant-based, though. It's not the same, I think.
Have you had it?
It's not,
Yeah.
it is plant-based, but if you look at the ingredients, it's like
There's 9,000
the
ingredients.
amounts, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
nice, and it's all like
Yeah.
words that you can't.
There was a restaurant here that was pretty good that had a like Beyond Burger or Impossible
they're-
Burger.
They're great.
I had
was
one.
great.
I had one at a dinner party, and I talked about this maybe 3 years ago on the show, and I didn't know what it was. They didn't tell me. And afterwards, they were like, "Oh, what'd you think of the burger?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, it tastes like a fucking burger. What's the mystery there?" And they're like, "Hey, this is that Wonder Meat or Beyond Burger."
Beyond
whatever the fuck
Burger,
it's
yeah,
called, right?
which-
And I go, "All right, so how'd you get the blood?" And they said it was beet juice. Beet juice was doubling as the blood, and I was like, "Fucking gross, dude."
I mean, it tastes good, though.
It does. It tastes good.
It did, but it also tasted like there was 9 million things in it.
But you know something else that tastes really good
What's
is,
that?
is meat.
I know meat.
Sure.
It's actual meats.
So this is some lab-grown meat here. It looks like we got some diced
God.
chicken, some chicken shreds, chicken
Oh,
blocks.
chicken blocks.
Just like Mom used to make.
Yep. Hey, Mom. Just got home from football.
What is
Can you throw
this?
some
This is Soylent
chicken
Green.
blocks in the
Is this
toaster
Soylent
for
Green?
me?
It's people.
Gross, dude. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm all done. You don't have to chop my head off. I'm all good, dude. I don't want to come back to this
Again,
bullshit.
I'm not gonna get my head chopped off, but yeah,
You want your whole body.
yeah.
It's expensive.
Frozen.
And I'll be making that
also a
decision.
nightmare.
Yeah, frozen.
Nightmare. What if you were like your brain was still?
Twitching. You wake up and you're,
Because I'm really cold all the time
I know
anyway.
you are. Every white woman is. Every white woman is very cool.
I just sort of was thinking about
put a
that. I was-
shawl on you?
I was just sort of a member cryogenics.
Maybe you can start a
just
Shaw
wondering.
service for all those frozen bodies, you know, for the ladies.
Cryo Shaw.
Yeah, where it's like, oh, you're gonna get chilly
Shawl.
in the afterlife. Mm-hmm. Let me fucking knit you a shawl for your cryo tube.
Yeah, I think the commercial will be like when it's like opening up, and then I'm able to like
put
on the shawl
Well, you're not.
and just walk out.
They'll
But yeah.
put it on you, yeah.
Yeah.
And kind of chill. Hey, you wanna shawl and chill tonight, dude? Yeah. Go ahead, knit me one, Grandma.
Right.
You know, Meemaw. Put a bunch of old fucking people to work.
Sure.
Cryo shawls. That'll be our next generation. Let's go, dude. Stay warm in the afterlife.
What if, like,
death.
by the time I get out, like, cryo people are like this just hated class, like, we're the
Like Mexicans?
whatever you insert, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? So, like, I get we come out of the cryo, right? Oh my
Right.
gosh, and immediately get put into like some
Everybody's
kind of
just
internment
like,
camp.
cryo whore.
Yeah.
Get the cryo whore out of here. We don't want her fucking walking into our
And
meat.
it's like
meat factory.
cryos versus real people because by
Yep.
that point there'll be so many people that actually got cryoed.
Oh yeah.
So it'll be like the cryos versus the
Bios. Cryos versus
Cryos
bios.
versus bios.
dude. Boom. And then they're fighting each other with swords and yeah, man.
No, one is clearly going to be weaker than the other.
Well, obviously the cryo.
cryos,
people. Yeah. You already had your head chopped off.
Or just like how you already died.
Yeah. You've
You
already
died.
been dead. It'd be easy to kill you again. It's not like you got stronger in that tube for the last 80 years.
Yeah.
Dark
Interesting. Fun to think about though, huh?
today. Yeah. Look at Blue. He's freaked the fuck out, dude.
Going
Holy
from
shit.
Savannah Guthrie's to this.
I'm doing a
To
golf.
the
I'm doing a golf
cryos
show
versus
after this.
bios, dude.
through Cannibal Holocaust.
I'm
Yeah,
doing a golf
yeah.
show after this. Where we're making
The
golf picks.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The only
You guys
way.
talk about it on the show. It's a long story, Blair. I'm super sorry.
Oh, and
But-
his name is Blair.
His name is Blair. Blair Wheeler.
So Blair, Bross,
Yep. Bluke.
Bessie, Boop, and Bluke.
Yep. There you go, dude.
I like it.
5 B's. 5 B's up in this. Biatch.
If it ain't broke, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't Bluke.
Don't. If
Yeah.
it ain't broke, don't.
If it ain't Bluke,
Bluke
don't
it.
fix it. Yeah. John Bluke Picard. John Wilkes Bluke.
For those
There's a
about
lot
to
of 'em.
Bluke.
Yeah. Luke Skywalker. There's a million of them, dude.
Cool Hand Bluke.
Cool Hand Bluke.
Oh, Cool Hand
Shit, that's a
Bluke.
good one.
You know,
actually.
I actually was called Cool Hand Luke a lot when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So much funnier to be called Cool Hand Bluke.
Cool Hand Bluke, though, is sweet.
Because it.
Yep. Fast
He
with the keyboard.
already. He already.
said
was-
blue cocky. What?
Wah, wah, wah.
We were
He's fast with a keyboard, dude.
We were trying to get rid of blue cocky, but I think because we keep saying it, don't you think?
Yeah,
blue
it already
cocky
popped up in the
sesh?
chat.
It already popped up in the
a blue
chat.
cocky sesh, yeah.
So they're, yeah. Despite my many attempts to have them not do that.
They've done it.
Well, it is going to make them do it more.
Sure,
Like mom is saying, don't do it. They're like, okay,
Mom
blue
and Dad.
cocky.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, blue cocky. We didn't mean to call you blue cocky so many times.
Exactly.
Have fun at the blue cocky.
Yep. And then there's
And I get it.
just memes of you and Asian
I
dudes
get
lined up
it.
behind each other.
There
just
isn't,
waiting.
but there will be.
I'm sure there will be. Gordon Wagner will do it. And we're looking forward
Anyways,
to it.
I've got to live my BL.
Yeah, and I'm sure you do here. This got wild today. I was not expecting any of this. Yeah. Whew, boy. Enjoy your fucking meat tubes tonight, kids. Appreciate you tuning in. Who do you got on Crime Corner tomorrow night, by the way?
We have The Manacled Mormon, Joyce McKinney, Part 2.
All right.
Coming out on Spotify.
Part 2 coming out on Spotify
Correct.
video.
Part 1 is already out.
Yep, part one's already
I know you guys are thinking,
Patreon,
okay,
you did it a week before
yeah.
and then a week after. So subscribe to Drinking Bros Podcast on Patreon. Is that
Part
her?
1, part 1 is out on Spotify.
that's
If
her.
you listen on
She's a
Um, Spotify,
baddie.
Oh, wait till you see the pictures in this episode.
and the story.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You do need to listen to both.
Was this
parts.
Miss Wyoming?
This was the Miss Wyoming one, yeah. Why? Do you know the story?
No, the clip is up on my page. It was Coop who said, and she just kept raping me over and over again, Miss Wyoming. And then I was forced to marry her. I was
Yeah.
the torture.
Yes,
What
yes.
was the actual crime, right?
Yeah, so this one, like I said, it's going to be hard to find the victim. You don't know which one is which. It's going to be hard to find the crime. Nobody dies.
Sure.
But, it's all about how you feel about,
Yeah, no, I get it.
hot women being able to rape dudes. I mean,
It's also about the
I feel pretty
importance
positive
of
about it.
being confident enough to say no and to say no in a big boy voice.
Oh, yes, we did learn that.
Here's the problem, guys. If you weren't into it, you couldn't get hard. I will live by that statement forever. And that's when that was the first thing my grandfather told me when I was 5 years old.
That's not what that's not what
They
Kirk
can't rape
said.
you if you can't get hard. So, yeah.
I don't really know what.
What?
I mean, yeah, that's what he's.
All right, fine, I'll say it. My grandfather's frozen in a fucking tube.
That's
if I have
what
to
he
wake
was
him up and
saying.
put him on your next episode, I will. All right? He told me that when I was 5.
That's what she's saying.
He's dead.
He's saying that that's not the truth. There's a
and,
lot of other factors, by the way, guys.
It's a classic he said, she said here. But,
Yeah.
if that was the worst part of your day, fuck me.
It was 3 days.
I've got calls I have to
the
make
worst
this
part of your
afternoon that
weekend.
I'm
It
dreading.
was the worst
Yeah.
part of your 3 days in a
Jesus
cabin.
Christ.
I know.
Fucking hell, man.
Sorry.
Where's the line for him?
Yes, that is a lot of the rhetoric and the.
It should be.
Yeah.
From a dude's perspective. Fucking hell.
Yep.
Did you guys play the Cobain song? Rape me.
We didn't.
Oh, we
missed
should have that
opportunity.
major
We
missed
didn't.
Missed
opportunity there.
opportunity for you guys. Maybe I should join the show.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
YouTube likes that word. It's weird.
I can't wait.
Anytime people say it,
The second our iTunes
You're
video deal
bumped
goes
right
through,
up
I
the-
am out of here. I am off of YouTube forever.
Yeah.
Sign me up for what was the Instagram fucking the horizontals? Yeah, lie me down. And let's go to Instagram. I don't give a fuck. Just get me off of YouTube.
lie me down.
Horizontal.
Do you think that you have to be laying down to be on the Instagram?
No, that's just the way that I remembered as a kid. Is like verticals, like your vertical leap, and then horizontal is like, oh, I'm lying down.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome for
Not
all
like
that.
Horizon.
Nah.
Okay.
Rate this show 5-star. Leave a quick review on iTunes. Also, head on over to Spotify. It's free on this shithole. YouTube. It's going to be free on Spotify, which is where you should actually watch the show. All right. They pay us, they take care of us, and they never bitch about anything. We've never gotten one fucking complaint from Spotify, which is a miracle.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude. After all the fucked up shit we say, it's great. I actually believe in freedom of speech.
For sure.
Appreciate you tuning in. For Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. The Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.